Keep watching to see how we got this braided ponytail look.
Welcome back, gang. So let's jump right into this video. This is my client natural hair. Today we are doing a braided ponytail. So we're going to get right into the products. We are going to be using braiding hair pre-stretched by RUWAY, and it comes with 6 little bundles in it. Some got to be glued spray, some pump it up spritz that I may or may not use, and of course your scrunchies or your elastic bands, whatever you want to call them. Got to be glue gel, and of course your favorite edge brush, and don't forget the comb. So I'm using this little regular comb today, but you know what, it's gonna work. It's gonna get the job done. I do recommend a fine tooth comb for this particular installation, but anything that you got will work, honestly. Fine tooth comb just kind of makes the hair just smooth thin, just a little bit better than a regular comb. You also want to have your butterfly clips on hand so you can pin the hair out of the way. For some odd reason, I'm always ashy in my videos. Like, my elbows are always ashy. I don't know why they be ashy, but whatever. So I previously pressed her hair out for this particular video. Like I said, I hate when the videos are just extremely too long when they don't have to be. So make sure to press your client out if you want the sleek ponytail look. However, if your client is natural, you cannot get this ponytail sleek without pressing it out. So we're just gonna separate the hair, and we're gonna go straight into spraying the got to be gel. I meant spray. I'm sorry, y'all. Spraying the got to be, Lord Jesus, I'm tongue tied. Spraying the spray on the hair, and I like to take my blow dryer on cool. Sometimes I switch from cool to heat, but mostly I use cool air to sleek it in and mold it. And you want to do that, and you want to make sure it's kind of molded, not all the way dry, but I'm gonna say 90% dry before you release the ponytail, because you don't want it to be super dry and then you can't comb the rest of the hair into the ponytail. So as you can see, now I'm combing the rest of it in, and if it was already dry fully, it wouldn't blend in properly. So like I said, you want to get it about 90% dry before you release it, and you want to do that for each section of the hair. So you can see I'm smoothing it in, and I'm taking that blow dryer and I'm cooling it. And you can't see me switch the knob, but I am taking it to heat occasionally. So yeah, just stay tuned, y'all. This is pretty much all I'm doing until I get to the front of her head. Now I am going to show you me doing this particular side on how I smooth it in. Now the other side is going to be kind of hard to give you guys that angle, so it's going to be the same exact thing. You're just going to take it, split it, spray, sleek it in, spray, sleek it in. Her edges are fine, and you'll notice towards the end, one side is a little bit finer than the other the other side. She naturally has fine hair, but she has pulled her edges out, being hard-headed. But you know what, we'll talk about it on a later date. But for the most part, we're gonna make it look as natural as possible, and we're gonna cover them edges up, baby, just a little bit. Yeah, you see it. It's gonna come together. Keep watching. But you don't need to use a lot of got to be glue spray, just enough to sleek that hair in. And honestly, it's just give and take, basing it off the amount of hair, or should I say the hair density of each client. So of course, if you do this, you'll know. And use it at your own discretion. So if you're watching this video, you're probably gonna be doing it at home anyway. So just, take your time. So now it's time to grab that elastic band because all of the hair is sleek, and now you want to just put it in a really tight and sleek ponytail. As you can see, that hair on her neck, we did not grab it because sometimes when you grab that hair, it's a little too tight, and in this particular ponytail, she didn't want it in. So I can, and I usually do sleek it up, but she did not want it. So just keep watching because now we are about to move on to attaching the braiding hair. And with this particular braided ponytail, ooh, drop them. Y'all remember them American Eagle jeans? I like y'all don't know. Okay, let me get back on track. So what I was about to state was the braiding hair that I'm using, it's already pre-stretched, but what I'm going to do in order to extend it, because I think it's about 48 inches long, I'm going to feed in pieces of the hair to extend it and to keep the braid at the same fullness all the way down. So you want to take that one bundle of the 6 pieces of hair, 6 bundles of hair. Take one bundle, and as you can see, I'm giving her some of it to hold, and I want to extend it to about the length that I want and attach it with the rubber band. I did not use another elastic because I didn't want it to be bulky right there at the ponytail, because like I said, her hair is fine, so I don't want the braid to be huge and her head is small with fine hair. So with the sizing of the braid, you want to make sure it matches the client head, or should I say hair. Okay, phone, excuse you, so rude. You do want to take out pieces, or should I say a piece of hair to wrap around the base of the braid. That piece can be to your own discretion depending on how thick you want that base to be. This is the sizing I went with. Also using a little bit of Got2b gel on this particular part throughout the time frame of me wrapping it at the base. So as you can see, I put it on there, I wrap, and then you'll see me grab it again. I'll add just a little bit more, and you want to wrap this part tight, and you want to smooth it out as you wrap it to make sure and ensure that it's flat and smooth. So you see me add that Got2b, and you want it to be a little tapered so that as you're wrapping it towards the top, it's gonna stay. And of course, the Got2b glue gel and spray mixed together with a little heat, it's gonna keep it staying there. So now I'm just gonna take the hair, split it in 3, and I try to aim to keep her natural hair towards the bottom of the braiding hair. Now this braiding hair is a number 4. She should have had a 1B, but we made it work. So you'll see me plait the beginning of the braid just with her hair and her natural hair and the braiding hair that was already attached. And slowly as I go down, I'm feeding in pieces of the hair. And if you know how to feed in braid, then you'll know how to do this. If you don't, it is a little hard, especially if you're not a braider. So if you can't do it this way, then you could just get the connectline hair that's already long, and you can stretch it so that way you don't have to feed it in. So rule of thumb, you could do that. I just like this technique better because you can kind of gauge how much fullness you want to add to the braid. And as y'all can see, it looks really nice. So it's just kind of just tapered to this thin piece at the end, and it looks good. And we end up not dipping it because it had body already, and I didn't want to make the braid any more smaller than it already was, because when you dip it in hot water, it tends to make the braid smaller. So right now we just about to focus on these baby hairs, and we went for a little bit of the, you know, the S the swoopity swoops, just because this ponytail, of course, was sleek, and we just wanted to add some style to the front. So you could do the baby hairs to your own discretion. I use Got To Be Glue gel, and then I put a little heat towards it to allow them to stay. And for her, they last a while. Typically they last a while on most clients. So yeah, I use it, and no, it does not pull out the edges. I've been using it on my own hair for a while. So I think with any product, it just depends on how you use it and how much. That braid is nice, baby. You couldn't tell me that ain't her hair. You couldn't tell me. Look at that. That looks so good coming out her head. Okay, swoop it in, girl, swoop it in. So this is the side that is a little bit more on the finer side from her pulling her edges out, but we made it work, and I think overall it still looks really nice. Sorry about this phone, guys. But for the most part, this is the end of the video. I'm not gonna talk no more. I'm just gonna let y'all watch. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, this is our braided ponytail, sleek middle part, and just stay tuned for the finished result with the big hoop earrings. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the LWT gang. Bye, babes. Let me get on camera though. Come on.
That's not how you roll.
Come on then, cause you slick want to get in camera. I ain't even been on camera with my natural for real, so I might get to get me a little hang time.
Ain't nobody gonna believe that's your real hair.
They really not though, sorry, y'all really. Y'all, this my real hair for real, huh? It don't look like it, but it is.
It really don't look like it. It's so.
Then I got a black shirt, so.
That's not good.
Pretty girls love money.
You just need to make a merch.
You so smart, girl.
You need more energy.